So hello everyone, it is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into some Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge palettes. This is the newest palette they just came out with. I think it was last Saturday when I was ordering stuff online. I had to order this in addition to you know, the Menage palette and some other things. So this is actually the first palette that got to me, so bravo to them, because as soon as I ordered it, they gave me shipping confirmation. I was like, okay, I see you. So this retails for $48 if I remember correctly. I found out after I ordered it there were a whole bunch of codes you could use. So I didn't use the code because I didn't know anybody had a code. I was afraid that nobody I watch has a code. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I heard if you put these underneath a black light, these neon colors at the bottom, they change colors. So I'm gonna see if I can download a black light and then maybe give y'all a video of that on my Instagram story so you can see it in real life. But for right now, we're just gonna stick to this. And as you can see, I'm face already done. I'm trying to decide what look I want to do, because I kind of want to do like a fun bright look with, of course, the bottom shades, and then do a like more grungy look with the blue, greens, and purples at the top. But I think I might do a little warm tone look, just because y'all know I don't really do warm tone looks, and I think y'all tired of seeing these blue, green, purple looks. I'm sorry, but that's my aesthetic. Like, I just uploaded one today, it was like red and purple on Instagram, but that's what I like. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna go off camera and get an eye together. I'm either thinking we're gonna use like these fun shades at the bottom, or I'll do like a little bit of like a grungy corner over here. So I'll come back once I figured out life, and then I'm excited because there's shimmers in here and we have never had shimmers from them before. So I'll swatch those on my hand and show them to you when I come back with the first eye look. Okay? Okay, y'all, so I returned, and this is what I decided to do. So I did, like, I tried to mix some of the grungy tones I like with more, what do you call it, of the warm tones, if you will, because as you can see, I have the gold in the inner corner. Here's the swatches for all the shimmer shades. The only one I'm disappointed in is the one called All Mine. This one right here, as you can see, it's satin. Y'all know how I feel about satin. I don't like satin, so I'm not happy that it's in here, but you know, it's there. The rest of them are buttery, smooth, and swatch amazingly. However, we'll see how they swatch on the eye. I just started off with an all neutral look. I mean, all a matte look for the first eye look, since, you know, they're known for mattes. So I took the shade Rush. I believe I took a little bit of Alive. I know I took Locked. And then we took the shade here Juicy. And the shimmer is called Zip It Up. And that's what's going on with the eye. My eye look was somewhat inspired by Colorful Camille, because she did a look similar to this, but she did like, she did the shade I have in my crease, which is Rush, on the outer part of her eye, and then she just put like a lighter orange shade toward the front of her eye. So I did it a little bit differently, just because I want to use the blue and the green in this video, and then I'm going to use the bright fun tones and use the shimmers from those, and we'll see how all that works. So let's get started. So I put Rush over here in the crease, and it was more pigmented like this, but I blended it out to make it like lighter, so it could be like more of a faded coloring, if you will. That was just a vision I had in my mind. I don't know why. And it's weird because I usually do this eye first and do the other eye on camera, so it's weird doing it the opposite way. Blended it till I felt it was the color intensity I wanted, and then I went ahead and went into that shade called Locked, a darker green, and started blending that on the outer V with the same brush. So I was like, why not? I want a kind of murky-ish, muddy look, and then like the red to be the bright pop, so that's why it looks the way it does. It was intentional. And then just blend this somewhat underneath the blue. Had the green on the outer V. I was thinking about putting like the black there instead, but I was like, no, I feel like that was expected, and I want to do something just a little bit different and kind of weird, but you know, I'm here for it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm here for it. I try to build up somewhat intensity on the outer V before we pop the orange like in the middle. I feel like I look like a weird phoenix of sorts. I don't know. Next we're going to take the shade Juicy, and that's when I just started patting it all over the lid. So I tried to take a little bit high into the crease as well. And just tap it on like so. Oh, so I wanted to ask y'all about the Hourglass palette or whatever. So, of course, shout out to my girl, Amy, Beautydealsbff. If y'all not following her by now, there is no help for you. I don't know what else to say. I've called her out in so many videos about, you know, finding all the wonderful deals I get to show y'all in videos sometimes, like the Natasha Denona Christmas palette from last year, the Trio Chrome. She had found a 25% off coupon for me. For that, she found coupons for me where we could get $8 lipsticks from McGrath. Like, she found a $20 coupon that still worked at Ulta for you to try out the new Hourglass palette. It has since expired. At least when I checked, it was expired, because, you know, Babs Beauty shared it as well with her audience, and I don't know how many other YouTubers shared it with their audience, but so I wanted to know if you all wanted to see the video on the palette or not, because it's like, I could get it at a deal. I bought it, but I wasn't going to necessarily do a video on it, especially because I feel like it's not going to be what I want it to be. And we're going to take the shade Zip It Up. That's the one that, the gold one. Just put it in the inner corner. But like, yeah, I don't know if y'all want to see it or not. So let me know down below if you want to see it or not, because I did order it, because I could get it at a deal, and then I could still try it out, and then hit to wait for the Sephora sale on my birthday to come to try it out. So I was like, I'll try it, but I want to know, like, if y'all actually want to see a video on it. But a couple of things that I'm not liking that I am seeing from this release already that's making me feel like they haven't learned anything, they haven't changed anyway. But, you know, if we make the video, we can talk about then. But I definitely got a couple of reservations I'm not liking, just having watched Morgan Turner's video about it since she ordered hers from Sephora. Because, first of all, she could order hers from Sephora. They made sure that the ones for the people that they had excluded, you couldn't order from Sephora. Like, you had to order directly from them. And it just launched on Ulta site, I want to say, like, a couple days ago. Because I think I found that, like, either Thursday night or Friday morning, I want to say, that it had launched on Sephora. And they hadn't said any, on Ulta, and they hadn't said anything. And they still didn't launch their darkest, like, face palette on anybody's site besides their own. So I'm just kind of like, So I'm not feeling that at all. But like I said, that's just one of my gripes. We can talk about the other ones if y'all want to see the video. But that was just my first thing I didn't like. It's like, you're going to try to force me to buy it from you, and then if I don't like it, I have the hardest, difficultest time to return it in hopes that I'll just keep it, and you think that'll make me complacent. It won't make me complacent, by the way, FYI. So if that was your goal, but it still ain't working. Anyway, I'm trying to decide if we should put a black pencil on the lower lash line, because I kind of want to put a gold one down there for when I do the bright look with the brights on the bottom, because this is the part that most excited me about the palette. But this is our first finish line look. I wanted to do 3, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do 3, so we just going to settle for 2, and then I'll give y'all the smoky romantic, I guess, one on Instagram, because y'all know I got to do bright colorful one, and then I would do like more of a grungy tone one, but still give y'all like some uniqueness. So I feel like this is unique for me, because I don't usually mix warm tones with cool tones. When I do it, isn't with like these type of tones. So I hope you like it. Anyway, I'm gonna go off camera, take my look at me, I think I'm sexy Instagram pictures. Like I said, leave down in the comments below if you want to see this Hourglass palette review, because I got the one with the blushes in it and like the bronzers and the powders or whatever. And I'm gonna go take these pictures, then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the colorful look, okay? Okay. So I returned with this weird eye that makes it look like I have a painting on it. I tried to do like a watercolor effect type thing, so I hope you all are enjoying it. It's at the time where the sun starts coming in at weird angle stuff, but the random light is on my face. My apologies, I can't do much about it, and since it's almost time for work, I'm not really gonna try to do too much about it. So I literally took like everything in the bottom row except for this shade, because I knew it wasn't going to work for me that well. So we did all of this. Then I put this shade in the inner corner. So I actually didn't use any of the colorful shimmers. I'm going to use those another time. Again, I'm just so used to them making nothing but matte palettes, since their first palette is all matte palettes. So I didn't really go into the shimmers. I did use the cold Zip It shade on the lower lash line. Maybe I should put another color underneath there afterwards. Y'all know me, I'll be opting for purple or blue. But right now it just has gold underneath that, so I'm trying to figure out which color to put underneath there to add to it. But let's get started on what's actually going on in the eyes, because as you can see, it's a lot. I started with the pink shade on the outer V, so I'm just start with that one. It's called Charge. So I just kind of patted it on, because if you try to blend out neons and you're someone with my skin tone, it's not going to work very well for you. So I have learned to just pat. So we're going to pat it on. Out of, I tried to put more primer on than usual because of the neon color, and I wanted to actually, stay on my eyeball. So, see, I'm already messing up. I put it too far out. I had it like closer into the center, and so we could put the green on the outer part. So I have to wipe that off separately. See, I knew this. I made this after trying to do it actually on camera, and I'm bringing it too high up in other places as well, y'all. It's just a mess. I just got on automatic mode for like making the video, and just so far it's with the eyelid because there's too much pink everywhere. Anyway, next we're going to the orange shade, which is called Power, and I just patted that right here. These were the two that gave me difficulty the first time I tried to make this look, because I have already tried to film this one, but I didn't like the way the watercolor pattern was turning out, so I stopped, wiped it off, and I was like, let's try it again. So here we are on my second go round. And the orange is still a little patchy, but it's not as patchy as it was when I did it the first time. So I feel like I mean that's progress, and I'm going to take the progress in stride. So next, I'm going to do the blue, which is the shade Energy. And just dust that over this random part right here. But this one I didn't have to like worry about if I blended it out or not, because y'all know. I think that's another reason I love the color blue, because it actually loves me back when it comes to doing eyelids and stuff. I don't have to worry about it being disrespectful and not doing what I needed to do. As you can see, it's just blending out, and it's fine. It's not having any attitude problems, not doing too much. Like, it is totally fine. Just give it its own world. As you can see, these are going to be two different patterns now, because the pattern's not working out at all. But again, that's fine. That's what will make it unique and fun. And like I said, I ain't got time to do it over, so we not doing it. Next, I'm going to take the purple shade Pulse, and we're going to go into the front of the eye for the most part like this. And I kind of blended it into the blue just a little bit, not a whole lot. Yeah, y'all, this is not turning out the way I wanted it to at all. I don't think I blended anything over the top from what I remember. I just went in with the shade Flash in my inner corner, so that's what we're going to do now. Again, I didn't think to use a whole lot of shimmer because I'm used to them having nothing but mattes. What is going on with this inner corner shade? It is not cooperating at all. Like on the other side it works fine. Now it doesn't want to like cooperate on this side. I don't know what's going on. Like it's a disaster. I swear y'all, lately every time I film I feel like it's like a disaster. Something's going wrong. Like now the inner corner isn't working, and then the shading on this isn't working right either. Looks like this has to go tomorrow at 12, and I know me, I'm gonna get back late, and then I'm not gonna want to try to film this then. So you know what I'm gonna do? We're just gonna put the green on this side. Can you focus? We're gonna put the green on this side in the higher part of the eye, since we've already messed up the pink. And like I said, I gotta get ready for, well, I'm ready for work, but I have to like drive from work, and I have to drive from my grandma's house to work, so it's like I don't have time for all of that. So we just hit the green shade, which is called Chemistry, and dust it over this part right here. I mean, looking real eclectic and weird at work, and people will think we're crazy. But me being me, do I really seem like I'm concerned about what other people are thinking? Because I thought after all the time we established, I was like, it doesn't change the fact people look at me like I'm crazy because the way the eyeshadow was going, especially since they don't match at all. I feel like I look like some weird art painting. But it's fine with me. And I feel like my opinion should be the only one that really matters. So here you go. I'm trying to do something different for y'all, and I actually really like it. I might do this more often where I use the different colors. Now, first sight when I looked at this palette, believe it or not, it makes me think of the Ice Cream Dream palette, because you gotta think it has that same color story-esque pattern where you have the darker colors at the top and then the lighter colors at the bottom. So when I initially saw this palette, that's what it made me think of. Now, I will do comparisons on my Instagram, as I just had that thought now. So look for an Instagram story of me comparing those two colors together, because, I mean, those two palettes together, since I just talked about it. Now, I'm not going to do a battle look, because we already know Blend Bunny's going to win. If you all remember anything about that palette, you all remember I hated that palette. I know Karen likes it, and I think, if I remember correctly, Angelica Nichols likes it. I just could not stand that palette. I thought it was awful. So I'm not going to battle it and waste time. As you see, that's my work alarm. I'm not going to battle it and waste time, because it's like I know it's not going to work out, because I just don't like that palette. So yeah, no. Yeah, the watercolor on this side I like way better than the watercolor on this side. But again, I gave you something unique and different, and I'm liking it. I just wish, you know, they looked even, because as you can see, I put the green back here on this side and put the green up here on this side. But let's zoom it out and talk about the palette. I was about to hold up the wrong palette, Jesus. So this palette, I like it. I really enjoy the shimmers, which I was surprised about, because I didn't know how the shimmers were going to be, since, like I said, their other palette only has, like, you know, no mattes and no shimmers. So I was hesitant about that. Again, we know I don't like the shade All Mine, but that's because it's a satin. It has nothing to do with the quality of the shadow. It's just the fact that it's a satin and I'm not with it. Let's see. Everything else is pretty much fine. I don't like the shade Shocks too much, but again, shades like that don't work on me. So overall, I would definitely recommend that you get this palette if you like this color story. Y'all know this is my color story. There's blues, there's greens, there's purples. There's a nice little pink for when I'm gonna have that pink moment. And then they have some, you know, I guess orangey and warmer tone shades for people who like those types of shades. So I would recommend it, and I think it's nice. But if I remember correctly, it was $48, and I think the original one was $39. But I think the price went up because they added shimmers to it, and they didn't have shimmers before. And the form of shimmer they use is really nice. It has that creamy, super shock texture to it. At least the one I put in my inner corner was. I feel like that's why it was difficult to get in the inner corner on this eye. But the weird part is when I put in the inner corner on this eye, everything was fine. So I don't know why it was acting up on this eye in particular, but it was. But anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm gonna go take pictures with this weird and crazy eye look. And you all, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.